cannot wait to drink beer. Sunday after the race. I cannot wait to drink beer.
Ginger Runner.
Hey, what's up everybody? Ethan Newberry here, the Ginger. Guess what? It's race weekend. I am running the LA Marathon this weekend. Here I am, the Ginger, bib number 5289. And it got me thinking. I'm running this marathon. It's my first one of the season, but it's not my first marathon. But there's a lot of people out there who are running their very first marathon this year. Whether it's this weekend or next weekend or coming up, maybe they're training for it right now. I want to give you 5 tips that I wish I had known when I ran my first marathon. Okay, let's do it. Tip number 5. Don't carbo load, don't overhydrate. Some people will argue that, but for me, what works best is sticking what I normally eat and drink the day before, a couple days before. If you start eating too much or a giant bowl of pasta the night before, I'm pretty sure that's gonna mess your system up the next morning. I've had that experience. I would encourage you to stick with what you are normally used to, especially during your training runs. What did you eat the day before? What did you drink the day before? If you hydrate too much, you can overhydrate, and what ends up happening is your system begins to flush all these good things out because you're constantly taking a wee-wee. On that same note, I like to eat my dinner the night before around 6 or 7 p.m. That way I have a good full 12 hours of digestion so I can take a big old dump before the race. Let's be honest, you gotta do it. Tip number 4, dress for the temperature, not for the weather. What's going on right now with the LA Marathon is that it's gonna rain. People are predicting it's gonna rain. The weather forecast says it's gonna rain all weekend. So, being from the Northwest, I know that I'm not gonna dress up in tons of layers. I'm gonna dress for the temperature that day, because I know I'm gonna get wet. If I have too many layers soaking up all this water, it's just extra weight. It's gonna make me more tired at mile 23, 24. I wanna run light and I wanna run comfortable, warmth-wise. So I'm gonna dress for the temperature, not for the weather. Tip number 3, nothing new on race day. I'm talking no new shoes, no new socks, no new hydration belt or handheld water bottle, no new shirts, nothing like that. You don't know how it's gonna react on your body, whether it's gonna make your nipples just gush blood, or if it's gonna give you blisters on your feet, or if you're gonna get calf strain because of new shoes. Stick with what you've been training in, stick with what you know, you'll be good. I guarantee it. And especially no new food or nutrition on the race. It's so easy to stop by the water stations and drink their Powerade or Gatorade or whatever they have sponsored for the race. It might not necessarily be what you are used to training with, and I don't want that to cause any problems. Stick with what works. Don't veer off your training plan. Number 2, and this one is extremely important, start slow, run slower. What I mean by that is when you start that race, the adrenaline is just pumping. It doesn't matter if it's your first marathon or your 50th marathon. You get caught up in the race day adrenaline. So just start slow and calm. Run your pace. I would even say run 40 to 50 seconds slower than what your race day pace is, at least for that first mile. Just get into the groove. And especially for the first half of a marathon, stick with your plan. Because you don't want to go out too strong. You're gonna feel great on race day. I guarantee you're gonna feel great, like for those first 6 miles. You're gonna want to push it. Don't. Run slower. Run slower than you think you need to, because by the half marathon point, you're gonna go, holy crap, I feel great. And then if you just kind of let that sit in for another 4 or 5 miles, by mile 16, 17, you're gonna keep feeling great, and it's gonna push you through to the end, and you're gonna be so pleased with your finish. So start slow, run slower. Tip number 1, this one's very obvious and easy, but it's often the most overlooked. Trust yourself and have fun. You've done the training, you've put in that hard work, your body is ready, okay? Have fun. Just relax, enjoy it, thank the volunteers because they're putting in just as much time, if not more than you, sitting out there on the course, giving thousands and thousands of people water and hydration and all that good stuff. Thank them, it'll make you feel better while you run. Thank the fans that are lining the course. They're out there supporting you as well. Just smile. Smile and enjoy yourself, because guess what? You're running a marathon. There's not many people that can say they've done it, and you're doing it. So that's it. Those are my 5 tips. I hope that they help you. They help me now. Every single race that I do, I think of those 5 things. Just make sure it's like a little checklist for me that I am doing all of these things correctly, and it makes my race day experience better. I hope I do it this weekend for Sunday's LA Marathon. I'm really, really excited and a bit anxious for it, but that's how it is with every race. So that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Follow me on Twitter @TheGingerRunner. Visit me on Facebook, facebook.com/TheGingerRunner, and on the website, gingerrunner.com. You guys are great. Subscribe to this channel. New videos constantly. Train hard, race harder, party hardest. Cannot wait to drink beer. Sunday after the race. I cannot wait to drink beer.
Come on.